Okay guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I case prep my 223s. We're going to be reloading 223 ammo. I do this and this will probably be a two-part video because of how I reload my 223s. The first thing I do is I case prep them. The very first step in everything that I do is after I shoot it, I use my universal decapping die and I decap all my brass and then I wet tumble. I have a video on that you all can go back and refer to, but that's the first step in my case prep is to use a universal decapping die and decap and then tumble my brass. So after my brass has been wet tumbled, then I come over to my case prep turret. Once again, I have two turrets. One is the case prep turret and one is the loading turret. Okay, so we're going to be case prepping, so we're going to this turret. First thing I do is I take my 223 cases, I lube the outside, and then I lube the inside. Okay? Even though these are carbide dies, I still go ahead and lube. The first die resizes the case. After I resize the case, then the next die resizes the neck of the case. So now this case has been completely resized. Okay, so the case has been resized and the neck has been resized. On 223, you have to worry about also resizing the primer pocket. On once fired or new factory ammo, the primer pockets are crimped. Federal crimps their primer pockets, and most of your military brass people crimp their pockets. I go ahead and do it on all of them for the first time I reload them. So if these are first reloads, which I got these from a buddy of mine, so chances are they are first reloads, I'm going to go ahead and what's called swaging the primer pocket. Swaging the primer pocket basically means that I take out the crimp. Okay, this die here, I feed it, there's a little rod that sticks through the die. I put it on there, run it up, and resize the primer pocket. So now at this point, I've resized the neck, I've resized the case, and I've resized the primer pocket. This die here is a RCBS. I forget what they call it. Oh, I can look it up. But it's anyway, it's their swaging kit, basically is what it is. Swager kit combo, I believe is what they actually call it. So once I use this swager set, or we're going to call it resizing the primer pocket, then I bring it over. This is a Dillon headspace and case gauge is what it's called. I take my 223 case and I stick it in there. If it's flush, that means I do not have to cut the case. And you can see that that's flush. But let's just say that I did have to recut this case. I bring it back over to my turret, put it into my quick trim, Lee quick trim, and I would cut the case. And it's just that simple. But we don't need to do this one because it's already good to go, ready to go. Okay, now I'm going to show you how long this actually takes me. First thing I do, resize the brass, resize the headspace. Sometimes it's a little difficult to find that pin in there, and I found that's easier to stick it on the pin first, resize the primer pocket, check for length, and we're good. We're going to do another one. Resize the case, resize the head, resize the tail, also known as the primer, and then we're going to check for length. And you can see that's pretty easy. It goes by fairly quick. It's better than doing just one step at a time. I'm able to do multi-steps to each case. So I know that after I go through this complete process, that my cases are ready for the next turret, which the next turret is the actual loading of the case. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching. If you would, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And thanks for watching.